The human foot is a biomechanical masterpiece, perfected by the most sophisticated R&D process known to man: evolution. 26 bones for natural stability. Over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments for natural strength and spring in every step. Hundreds of thousands of nerve endings for natural sensory connection. VIVOBAREFOOT enable our feet to feel closer to nature, feel closer to our human potential, and reconnect us into the natural world.
It's the new Pursuit. Pursuit is a shoe like all Topos that's very roomy up in the toe box, so lots of room for your toes to spread and splay. Security through the waist, snug heels so you feel more nimble and more agile, but you're still able to use your toes for balance, agility, a sense of control when you're out there on the trails. Russ, tell us a little more about the new Pursuit.
Absolutely. So the Pursuit is the zero-drop daily trainer within the Topo trail line, made for challenging and technical terrain. This really came about after we put out the Magnifly 2 as the zero-drop daily trainer for the road. We heard a lot of customer requests over the years from people asking when we were going to put out a comparable shoe for the trail. And that's what the Pursuit is. So the Pursuit features a cushioned platform. It's a 28mm, zero drop of course, zip foam midsole, which offers ample cushioning and protection underfoot. It has a Vibram Mega Grip outsole that offers excellent slip resistance, especially in wet conditions, with lug spacing that's made to ensure optimal mud and snow release. Moving to the upper, we have a tightly woven and durable mesh upper that helps to secure the foot over the platform. And of course, it features our Earthinglife footbed. Along with that, as with all Topo athletic trail shoes, this is compatible with our performance gaiter with the 2 hooks you see here in the heel, as well as the D-ring at the base of the tongue.
I mean, that Earthinglife footbed, one of the great things about it, of course, is that it doesn't compress as much, so it's more compression resistant. And of course, like all Earthinglife foam footbeds, it's odor resistant too, so it's less likely to hold bacteria that can lead to odor on the inside. Russ, how much do these shoes weigh?
So a men's 9 comes in at 10.8 ounces and a women's 7 comes in at 8.6 ounces. So fairly lightweight for the amount of cushioning and the full length outsole that you have underfoot.
It's a new Pursuit, available in 2 colors for women, 2 colors for men. Hope you give it a try.
This shoe is the minimal outdoor training tool. It's essential for those who like outdoor training, parkour, trekking, walking and exploring. It provides you a good level of ground feel and protection with good toe articulation, offering you essential protection for unpredictable outdoor conditions. A flexible 3mm rubber outsole featuring Vibram Mega Grip compound that assures your grip and durability in both wet and dry conditions, and a 2mm BU foam insole for a maximum of comfort. The upper construction is designed with a newly material that combines a 50-50 blend of wool and synthetics. This improves foot climate and reduces odor. Ideal for heavy training with a focus on durability and performance. Designed for function with no nonsense.
Sizing is as much about personal preference as it is about geometry. I can take 3 people with identical feet, put them in the same shoe, and they'll have 3 opinions about whether it fits or not and how it fits, kind of like the 3 bears. That personal preference also comes from things that we learned. For example, you may have learned you need a certain amount of space between your toes and the front of the shoe. Well, that's because of the design of most shoes that you've worn before. So a shoe like this with a big, thick midsole, it bends kind of like a phone book, if you remember what a phone book is. It bends faster on the inside than the outside when it flexes, which makes it effectively shorter as you're running or walking, which is why you see marathon runners who at the end of a race, they have blackened toenails or toenails that might have even fallen off. Well, without that midsole, like Xero shoes, it doesn't get effectively shorter when you're walking, running, or hiking in a pair of Xero shoes, so you can wear this shoe with your toes in relation to the front however you like them. I have my toes right up against the edge. Feels totally fine for me, never had a problem. I've run tens of thousands of miles and enjoyed that. It also lets me know when it's time to clip my toenails, but that's a whole other story. But more importantly, again, it's about your personal preference, and this leads us to the second point I want to make. On this page, you'll see recommendations about how to get the right size, and this is based on the customer customer feedback we've gotten. Some of our shoes will recommend maybe you go up a half a size from your normal size, or pick your normal size, or maybe even go down a half a size from your normal size. Again, whatever the recommendation here is on this page is about our experience with customers buying this shoe. But again, that might not be you, which brings me to the third point. We're here to help. If you get the Xero shoes and you try them on at home and you find the sizing doesn't feel quite right, just contact us and we'll help you get an exchange so you can get the right size, so you can go out, have fun, and live life feet first.